Welcome back, everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here for today's explainer. Look, if you're working in the core manufacturing or engineering sectors, you're going to want to pull up a chair and pay close attention to this one. We're breaking down a massive, totally fast-tracked recruitment drive happening right now at Bharat Fritz Werner. We'll map out exactly what roles are on the table, where they're located, and what you literally need to do to snag one. So let's jump right in. Let me ask you something. Are you completely over the endless, soul-crushing cycle of firing off online applications and then just crickets? You upload your resume into this digital black hole, weeks roll by without a peep, and you're left wondering if some random algorithm just tossed your application because of a formatting glitch. It's wildly frustrating, right? Especially when you know you've got the technical chops. Well, the opportunity we're looking at today lets you bypass that whole headache entirely. Okay, let's dive into this. A walk-in interview is, honestly, brilliantly efficient. You don't have to wrestle with a clunky online portal or submit your details weeks in advance. Nope. You just show up at the venue on the day, and the absolute best part. The whole hiring process happens right then and there. They do the initial screening, the hardcore technical interview, and the HR round, all in one shot. Talk about a fast track. But who exactly are you walking in to meet? The company hosting this drive is Bharat Fritz Werner Ltd, or BFW for short. And guys, this isn't just any run-of-the-mill shop. BFW is a premier, highly respected Indian powerhouse when it comes to machine tools and advanced machining solutions. They are a massive player in the sector. So landing a factory-based role with them, that's not just another job. That's a major resume-defining career leap. Now, let's talk about where you'd actually be clocking in. There are two main job locations up for grabs, both in Tamil Nadu. First up, we've got Hosur, which is a bustling industrial hub super close to Bangalore. And second, there's Thally, another heavy-hitting core manufacturing center. Both of these are vital nerve centers for industrial production. So no matter which facility you end up at, you're going to be placed right in the heart of the action. Section 1. Plant 3 opportunities over in Thally, Tamil Nadu, focusing on design and assembly roles. Now, what's really interesting about this is the sheer range of experience they're looking for at Plant 3. It's geared heavily toward design and assembly. First up, mechanical and electrical design. They're hiring everyone from graduate engineer trainees, meaning literal freshers right out of college, all the way up to seasoned managers with 20 years under their belts. The day-to-day here is all about CAD tools, product development, and designing machines. Next, if you fall in that 5 to 15-year experience sweet spot, they've got openings in fixture tool design. This is where you'd be designing jigs and fixtures to really ramp up production efficiency. And finally, for the heavy hitters with 10 to 20 years on the shop floor, they urgently need hydraulic assembly experts. You'd be tackling complex machine integration and maintenance. So freshers, veterans, there really is a spot for you here. Section 2. Let's shift our focus to Plant 2 opportunities in Hosur, Tamil Nadu. This is all about machining and manufacturing. Okay, unlike Plant 3, the roles here at Plant 2 are hyper-specialized. They're specifically hunting for folks with a targeted 3 to 7 years of prior experience in advanced CNC machining operations. They need operators and programmers who really know their way around a VMC, which is a vertical machining center, as well as an HMC, or horizontal machining center. Plus, they're actively recruiting for DMC, double column machining centers, which, as you know, are absolutely crucial for that massive heavy-duty manufacturing. Oh, and add specialized grinding and precise jig boring to the list with a specific shout out for SIP and Wotan machine experience. Basically, if you speak this technical language, Plant 2 wants to talk to you. Of course, all that hands-on experience has to be backed by the right educational foundation. To lock down one of these machining positions at Plant 2, the qualifications are pretty cut and dry. You'll need an ITI certification, a diploma, specifically a DME, or your Bachelor of Engineering or B.Tech in Mechanical Engineering. Section 3. The ideal candidate profile. Who exactly are they looking for? So zooming out to bring this all together, the target disciplines here are crystal clear. They want mechanical and electrical engineers, sharp CNC machine operators and programmers, creative tool and fixture designers, and hands-on hydraulic assembly experts. But listen, I really want to hit the nail on the head here based on the source material. These are strictly core factory-based machine building and industrial production roles. We're talking gritty, real-world shop floor manufacturing. Just to be absolutely clear, these are not IT jobs and they are definitely not desk-bound office roles. Section 4. Interview logistics. When and where do you actually need to show up? So the crucial point is the date. Visually burn this number into your brain right now, 099. Specifically, May 9th, 2026. This is the one and only day of the walk-in drive. You absolutely do not want to miss this because, like we talked about earlier, showing up on this single day totally replaces weeks of agonizing over an online portal. And here is exactly where you need to be on May 9th. The venue is D22, first floor, First Street, Sector 3, in the Ambator Industrial Estate South, down in Chennai, pin code 600058. If you know Chennai at all, you know Ambator is this massive, legendary industrial hub that's home to tons of heavy-hitting manufacturing companies. It makes total sense that a powerhouse like BFW would host their drive right there. Now here's a quick pro tip straight from the source details. Before you pack up your documents and head over to Ambator, jot down this contact info. You can call them at +91 99020 17617 or shoot an email to ramesh.r@bfafw.co.in. You can also double-check company info on their website, bfiindia.com. Honestly, it's always a smart professional move to call ahead just to confirm the exact timings before you make the trip. Section 5. How to prepare. Let's move to your actual action plan for May 9th. All right, you've got the date, you've got the location. Now let's see how this builds into a solid 4-step game plan to ace this interview. Step 1, bring your completely updated resume. Make sure it loudly highlights the exact skills we just went over, like VMC or CAD. Step 2, have physical copies of all your educational certificates on hand. Step 3, do not forget your experience letters. Those are what validate the 3 to 7 or 10 to 20 years of background they need. And step 4, this is the big one, prep heavily for core subject technical questions. Remember, this is an on-the-spot technical interview. They're going to test your practical knowledge of machines, tools, and design right there in the room. So be ready to walk them through how you'd troubleshoot a hydraulic system or program a double-column machining center. Real quick before we wrap up, I want to mention that the source for this awesome walk-in alert comes to us via Akash Kumaran P. You can follow him across Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or his WhatsApp channel for regular updates on drives exactly like this one. If you have suggestions or want to reach out, he's super accessible via direct message on those platforms. Which brings us to our final thought. Are you ready to completely fast-track your core engineering career this May 9th? You've got the roadmap now. No more online portals, no more weird AI algorithms, no more waiting around. It's just you, your skills, and the shop floor. So gather up those documents, brush up on your technical knowledge, and go take control of your career. Best of luck on the 9th.